Good morning everybody and welcome. In today's episode, listen out for this sound.
Skip.
And
that's a red.
And when you hear it, please smash like the subscribe and help us on our way to 500 subs for the end of year target. We hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you in the comments. Thank you very much.
Right, good morning you lovely lot. Welcome to episode 14. Today we're going to be playing Norwich and Derby in the Carabao Cup second round. Nothing's really happened in between those two games that we started off with, Derby and Grimsby. After that we played Preston and West Brom. Preston was a 3-0 win and West Brom was a 1-0 loss. Narrow 1-0 loss, might I say. So going into this game, you'd be forgiven for thinking we should automatically win, but as you can see there, we have got Powell with a minor injury and we've got Orford with an injury that says he's going to be out for 4 to 8 weeks. I suppose that's what you call major, realistically. So in his place is going to be Doyle. Is it going to be Doyle? Doyle is a box to box, I believe. Ball winning midfielder. I will put him on a ball winning midfielder on support, because is that what he says this wants? Support, yes. And we're ready to go. Dean Smith over at Derby County now. Pressure's all on them. Going to pump our fists and let everyone know we have them to make the difference. Carabao Cup second round, off to the races. Beverage off today is a cup of tea. Derby looking to get the front foot, and they have. Although, is that offside? No, it is not. It's definitely a goal. It looked like the way it was set up, it was going to be offside, but as you can see, Quintana's gone straight for the over top approach. Conco's come out to try and get it. Maybe it was probably for the best because nobody else was going to get there, and try and get something going. Chapman then showing me why I don't want to sell him. Candy's got the ball. Not sure what was happening with their other players, but there has been a major update since we last came in from here, and Hurd had a shot, not quite hitting the target or testing the keeper there. As I was saying, there has been a major update, the big winter update, whatever you want to call it, and I know that some of those tweaks might affect the way we play, so we might have to tweak what's going on, see what's happening with the defence and whatnot, but we're not going to know until we've played a couple more games, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe even, see what's going on. So for now, got Hurd with the ball. Linz Foster playing around pretty quickly, to be fair, moving pretty fast. Andy's about to get intercepted, but he's done well. Chapman with the ball then, going to recycle it into the area, hopefully. Prove it gets there, but I don't think it's going to be a corner. It is going to be a corner. I was talking gibberish. Prove it with the corner, in swinger to nobody. Doyle gets to it, but he's intercepted and gets kicked out to Williams. Williams? I want to say Williams. Oh, it is Williams. There you go. Williams with the free kick from inside our own half to Doyle, to Williams, to Baptiste, to Williams. Chapman overlapping, hopefully for Hurd, but doesn't quite make it for Hurd, or Hurd doesn't read it correctly. Shipley for Doyle, back to Baptiste, to Shipley. Baptiste to Doyle, through the middle for Kane Taylor. He's putting it out for Chapman. Chapman's going to put it over the top again, probably for Prove it this time, but doesn't quite get there. Chapman does intercept, mind. He's going to take it on himself. He does actually have a shot. It is on target. Does test the keeper, but it's nice and easy for the keeper to get down and save that shot. Half time, and it's 1-0 still to Derby. We simply have to be hitting the target more often. I'm going to shout encourage. We've got a corner. Comes to nothing. Chapman gets to his second for Prove It. Prove It puts it back out to Kane Taylor. Kane Taylor to Prove It. It's off the crossbar. Comes back out and Derby pick it up, and it comes to nothing in the end. But that's certainly something we need to be looking to do. Right, Powell's coming on for Kane. He's looking to play a roaming playmaker role. Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Third then to Williams. Williams is going to put it through to Powell. Powell's going to go through the middle there for... Yes. No. Damn it. But it was a good effort. At least he tested the keeper. Now prove it with the corner. It's going to be an outswinger this time, I believe. And it's back post to Doyle. Oh, Doyle doesn't even get it onto target. Must do better. Right, Shipley with the free kick from our own defensive midfield area. It's straight over the top, and Orr picks it up for Derby and recycles it back for Feeney, back to Orr, and through the middle. Out wide then for Kunwa Lee, Derby. And it's quite fluid here from Derby. If they do get another one, I think it's game over. I'd like to think it's not going to be the case. It is the case. That is game over. Let's face it. Let's be honest. Okay, so right, Roger Rowley's going to come off. On for Jamal Baptiste. Candy's coming off for Belly Emptage. Joe Tomlinson doesn't need to come on, and Lee Woodhouse can come on for Lewis Shepley. At the minute, nothing's really happening, so we'll just shake everything up. Baptiste with the horrendous pass that just ended up with Derby's midfield, and it's now with Kunwa Lee, although it is at least blocked and intercepted somewhat safely. Linz Foster to Shipley. I mean, I feel like we should be passing it a bit better than this. Passing's good, it is relatively fast, but from what I can see, it should be a lot better. Right, so that is what's happening now. We should definitely look to play down the left, slightly more direct. Yeah, let's go with both of those, more direct and a bit quicker. Williams then exploit these wings. Oh my gosh, what is that? We're going to do it, man. We still need to put them on target, people. And that's going to be it. Diamond's going to win 2-0. That's a shame. One of these days we'll actually have a run in the Carabao Cup and get past the second round. Honest. Right. Again, with this. But anyway, we'll be back in a minute for Norwich, and we'll see you in a second. Oh, welcome back. It's been a while, actually. It's been about 15-20 minutes. I've been trying to find some loans. We've had a couple of injuries. Jamal Baptiste has just injured himself as well. It's only 1 or 2 days, but nonetheless, it's still 1 or 2 days that we could have done without. The Conquer, I think I'm going to keep him in goal. We're playing, like I said, we're playing Norwich, who are currently 3rd. We're down in 7th. If we go back to the team selection, then I think we should be okay for where we are. And if we're not, then at least, like I said, I'll probably be using the transfer market for some loan options when it comes to it. I think we need to shave on what everyone's about at this point in time. And let's do this, and we'll encourage the team, because after our last outing, we want to see something. And so this is eventful. Nothing's happening. However,
skip.
we have not got the ball. This is Norwich City with the ball. Winks coming at us, has a shot. It flies over the top of the crossbar, and that gives us a goal kick. Thankfully, it comes to nothing for Norwich. Our boys are not really doing particularly well here, and I'll be honest, we got lucky there. It's been kicked, and Norwich have got the ball again. Not feeling this, boys and girls. Not feeling it at all. I think what we need to do is to look at not doing that. We'll go to this. And we'll ask our assistant just to make sure that we're closing down who we should be closing down at this point in time, because otherwise it's going to come to a point where they're going to score because they're in too much space. As you can see, we're doing nothing down here to what they're doing. So, pump fists, no. Outstretched arms, no. Point finger, show me something better in the second half. Yes. Let's go with that, and we shall demand more. But again, it's Norwich with the ball, which is not ideal for us. I think we might look to switch up. Damn. Okay.
That's a red.
We shall not do anything on these. That should be okay. Distribute the target man. We're not going to do that because we don't have one. And we shall go with the link because that's all we've got to go with. Surprise, surprise. Norwich got the ball again. Coming at us again. Down to 10 men though. And Shuramadov gets a shot off. Okonkwo manages to somehow block it, but how long can he keep blocking it for? At this rate, something's bound to go in. Linz Foster's knackered, so we're probably going to look to change him now as well, to be fair. With Nelson Abbey maybe? Who else is doing not so good? Prove it, he's just not proving it at all, which is a shame. He's playing false 9, so maybe we just switch up his role to down to false 9, just to drop him deeper a little bit and see what he comes up with. Taylor for Williams, I'm probably not quite prepared to do that just yet. Okonkwo's taking it short for Shipley to Abbey. Abbey's trying to run with it. I thought he was going to be dispossessed, but then never mind. It goes over the top. I'm not even sure that was a pass, if I'm honest with you, but then it's thrown back out to Norwich. Norwich have got all the time in the world. They can pass it to whoever they want. They've got tons of space, if I'm honest with you. We managed to slightly intercept, but not good enough. It's now with Maitland, Niles, Woods. We're closing down, but it's not enough. And they still get a shot off. It is offside again. And they've managed to shoot wide anyway. Tell you what, we need to fire them up, I think. Oh, they've got a free kick right on the edge of the D. Quite central. Webster's going to take it. And it is over, thankfully. I don't really want to make any changes at this point because it just seems to be the team is soaking up pressure. And at this point I'm just willing to stick it out for 1 point. There we go. Much of it down to 10 men. Satisfying result. Nobody gave us a chance. In the grand scheme of things for us, we soaked up the pressure and we managed to get a result out of it, which is good for us realistically. Nelson's now injured for 1 to 3 days, so he's going to be out as well. Doyle's banned for a match. Don't appeal and confirm. And then if we look at the schedule then, I will do a transfer deadline day, but I won't be showing that on stream, not on stream, sorry, on the video. But we'll come back for Sunderland, Watford, and then we'll come back for the draw for the FA Cup, so you can see what's going to be happening in the next episode, I guess. So if you've enjoyed that, please drop a like, comment and subscribe. Trying to push 1,000 subscribers this year. Let's get it. Thank you very much for watching.